What's up, world? This is Cedric with VisitBlackDallas.com. You know, it's been our goal to bring you the best and brightest citizens that Dallas has to offer. You know, we've given you Erykah Badu, Bishop T.D. Jakes, and now we're going to visit Brother Fred Hammond. Judah and I had an opportunity to go out and visit with Fred to see what's going on with the new album, why he moved to Dallas, and just some insight in his life. So let's go check it out. Let's see what Brother Fred is up to.
Hey.
What's up, Fred?
What y'all need? Well, my first instrument was drums, but in the church I played for, it was a line down the street to play just for missionary service. So my mom said, you know, is there any other instrument you'd like to play, you know, so you can actually get a chance? I said, well, you know, my cousin Butchie had a bass, and I played it. So, you know, it seemed like I could pick that one up pretty well. I was about 12 years old. So picked it up, and it was the bass from then on. My mom was very, she was supportive in a different type of way. Whatever records I needed, she bought. But she never pushed herself on me, like, you know, now let's sit down and have piano lessons. Let's sit down and have vocal lessons. It was never like that. It was just, if she saw I had a natural interest in it, she went that way. When she saw I could play drums, she bought me a little drum set, you know, she just wanted to see how I took care of it. When I had a bass interest, she bought that, you know. And she never just made me do anything, you know, and I was natural on me. I took music in school, you know, and choir and in band and concert band. And I played the bassoon, not the bassoon, but the baritone. You know, I played trumpet, you know, whatever I could do, I was trying it, man. Only reason I didn't play sax is because somebody got to the sax before I could. You know, we couldn't afford to go buy no sax. So it was like, whatever instruments they had, you better go find one. So I picked up the trombone. That was closest to me. And I learned about it, but you know, ultimately I stuck with the bass. People I most admired in the industry was Stevie Wonder, you know, Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5. I grew up listening to a myriad of artists, you know, from Dionne Warwick, you know, even today if I think about, you know, do you know your way to San Jose, you know, or do you know, what's it all about, Alfie? I still listen to that song all the time. You know, Rance Allen from the gospel side. The Hawkins family, you know, other influences. You know, James Cleveland, I got a chance to watch how he entrepreneured the gospel and made it happen. The Winans, Clark sisters, you know, but I listened to Rare Earth and to Larry Graham on bass, you know, with Graham Central Station, Sly and the Family Stone. That's one of my idols. Earth, Wind and Fire, the greatest band to ever play. You know, Songs in the Key of Life is the greatest album of all times, period. Those are like a lot of my heroes. You know, Frankie Beverly, you know, when I heard Happy Feelings, man, yeah, I can tell you, man, what I felt like, you know what I'm saying? It was off the chain. Dallas was just nice. People were nice. The other side of it is, you know, people getting your business a little bit much here, a little bit more than normal, and if I'm just gonna be honest. But that's just okay. I mean, you know, that's just the way it goes. But the niceness of people just overwhelmed me. It's like Texas, man. It's like, some guy said on a plane one time, he was frustrated and couldn't get himself together, big old guy. He said, the closer I get to Texas, the nicer people get. I said, you know, that's right. But the music scene here, man, I used to go over to Firewater when they had it rolling. And people might see me anywhere and they'd be like, you know, they don't be tripping most of the time. They'd be like, Fred is here? They'll see me at Brooklyn's, or they'll see me over at Firewater at the time, or some other spot. And I'm checking out to see, man, I'm a musician. I want to see what people are doing. I'm an actor. I want to see what people are, I'm doing a lot of different things. And then I'm a minister. I like to go where people are. You know, feel free to come up to me anywhere you see me, you know, and just holler, be it Papados or wherever, because I understand who I am. And that Dallas scene is just, it just feels good, man. 5 years later, I'm still singing the praises. Trying to create some some different avenues for different people, you know. It gets hard when you do that to people who don't understand the music business, because they think if they write a quarter or a piece of a song, a half of a hook, and they hear it on the radio, they think that they're supposed to live like you know, with a big house with a pool in the back, and just half a hook. Then then that's not just here, that's everywhere. And they're not educated to what the percentages are of writing of this, of that, you know. And I'm trying to educate people on that and give them an opportunity to sing and work hard. This is 30 years. That pool behind me, man, that's 30 years in the making. And it was less of these days than it was the days of lean. I don't do what I do to perform. I'm not really a performer. I entertain you at what I do, but I'm not a performer. Went to a house full of ladies the other day. They were having a tea, and it was one of the young ladies' birthday, and she had a big thing going on at her house. And I just stopped by, you know, I was asked if I could stop by with one of her favorite artists and just say, hey. And I did, and I was cool. And then they said, well, sing something, sing something. And I go into this, you know, I really just, you know. And they're like, well, why are you trying to act like that? You sing in front of thousands of people, this, that, and other. And I'm like, I never had an answer for anybody, but what I really want to say is, I'm not a performer, so I don't just turn it on. Meaning, I don't go out to say, look at what I do, let me impress y'all with what I'm doing. Let me just sit here and sing, because I can sing, I know the tricks, but it's something inside of me that just don't want to perform, because I really believe in what I do. The new CD, man, it's just a bunch of sing-alongs, you know, where you can just sing it. It's simple and it's just singable. But it ranges from praise and worship to very intimate repentance, you know, or introspective, really more introspective, to it ends with a song called You Make Me Happy, and it's just a fun song. So it's typical Fred, got a little bit more Pages feel to it, you know, than the last one. You know, that's kind of me, so that's what you can look forward to. What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Fred Hammond. Make sure you visit Black Dallas.